Whoop, whoop, and wop. Guess what, man? I am grateful versus hateful. Grateful versus hateful. Let me jump into it, man. Right off the rip. No, I'm not gonna play. Grateful versus hateful. Let's go, man. I haven't even had a morning podcast yet. Let's go, man. See if I'm riding bikes today or not. Okay. First one get to church, $1.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't get the ball. He's got bad feet.
Okay. Who we got? Us says what's up? The overlooker. Okay, overlooker. Let's go then. Well, overlook this then. If you are at church, don't overlook that. Please don't. Don't overlook that. You are in the building, overlooker. Let's rock out. My people get up in here. Let's go. Let's rock, man. There we go. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It's Sunday morning, y'all. Oh, my teddy bear feel good on this shirt. Hey. There you Are you sure? Yeah. You feel me? Yes, Lord. Okay. We feel you. Send your power. Yeah. Send your anointing. Your healing. Not take your power. So your mental power. Yeah. Not I, but Christ. Be seen, be heard, and be known. Not I, but Christ, be seen, be heard, and be known. Let's go, y'all.
And the power, and the glory, and the victory, and the majesty, all into the heaven
Thine is the kingdom, O Lord. Thou art exalted and hated above all. Psalms 98:1 says, "Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song. He has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm has kept him with victory." First Corinthians 15:55 says, "O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Of death is sin, and the spirit of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, which gives us the victory." Alright, y'all got to speak now. I'm giving this a little right.
You know why we give God a little glory and hear what I want?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all help me sing this part.
Give it up, say oh. Say oh. Y'all know what time it is, y'all. Grateful versus hateful, man. Who grateful this morning? I know I'm grateful. God woke me up. Look at that. Hello. Shit. I am grateful. God woke me up this morning. God dang, look at me. Fresh out the bed. Some of y'all is too. Some of y'all ain't up yet. Some of y'all sitting in the bed looking at me. Say, oh, just cut it on. I ain't getting up. I'm just going to go in there. You know. How y'all doing? Grateful versus hateful. I'm grateful. What are grateful people at, man? Any grateful people in here? Any? Got some grateful people? Let me see. Oh, yeah, them 32 people. Boy, the church got packed quick. We usually look at 34. We look for 30 people every Sunday, y'all. My little old congregation, we ain't no big people. It ain't 1,000 of us. We ain't got the balcony and shit up there. Y'all remember the balcony at church? Yeah, grateful. The people that had it, the people, let's go, God. The people that had it all that was grateful to begin with, they started off hateful. Now they hateful now. The grateful turned hateful. Have y'all seen that happen? The grateful turned hateful. You would think the hateful would be grateful to be, you would think the people that ain't got it and then God bless them and give them everything they need, that they would be grateful. And then they turn hateful. Them same ones turn hateful. You would think them would be the grateful ones, man. You would think the ones that, come through here and do their thing and God bless them, they get up and go crank their car. You got a car? Yeah. You got a place to stay? Yeah, nigga. What you mean, do I got a place to stay? What you mean? I'm just asking. Because, you say that's like normal for everybody to have, but everybody ain't got those things. Let's go, God. Everybody ain't got those things. Yeah. I'd say, you know what? When you ain't got nothing, I mean nothing. Hey, have anybody else, what they call it in the hit rock bottom? Is anybody ever hit rock bottom? I know. I mean, everybody don't supposed to. Don't get me wrong. Everybody don't supposed to hit rock bottom. But if you ever hit rock bottom, just let me know. I didn't hit rock bottom before. I need some rock bottom folks in here. I can talk to the rock bottom folks. I didn't hit rock bottom before. I hit rock bottom. Yeah. Okay. We got the lovely Cherokee. I see her too in the bit. How you doing, Miss Cherokee? I had a privilege and an honor to hear her voice put a voice with a tool this week, and that was pretty lovely. The Cherokee, Miss Lovely Cherokee, great conversation. Understand me? Stay in a child's place. Don't come calling these grown men. These grown men is perverse, nasty, and everything else. They'll say some stuff that'll throw you off. Oh, I'm talking about me, y'all. I be talking about me. She called at the right time, daytime. Do never call me at nighttime. You won't get warning to all the people that's on here. If you ever want to contact me, please don't call at night. You do not get Percy at night. You get, you get the PP then. You get the perverted Percy at night. You get perverted Percy. You get the pervert at night. Goddamn it, don't call him. That nigga there, he'll fuck off everything. You'll talk to him the next morning. You'll think you've been talking to him. Grateful versus hateful. Who woke up grateful this morning? I woke up grateful, nigga. I woke up so grateful I made smothered steak, cabbage, cornbread, and threw my mama in some baked potatoes in there today. They got baked potatoes now. Grateful versus hateful. I ran into a situation this week, man, where I'm not gonna do no name dropping. I ain't gonna do no name dropping because people know who I'm talking about. But I'm gonna talk about you. I'm not gonna talk about you. I'm gonna preach about you. I watched a kid come up in life. Let's go, God. Let's go. Make sure we can just. I had to get confirmation to make sure there was, we can continue on with that story. I grew up in life and I watched the lady take care of, her children. Grateful lady, worked hard. She was an old lady. She was older than me because I was young. As I got older, her kid was so grateful that he had everything, y'all. Let's go, God. Let's go, man. I'm not like them preachers that get up there and tell lake stories in the pulpit and them niggas just be lying about some shit, making up shit about fishermen and people getting swallowed by whales and niggas get through in the fiery furnaces and stuff like that. We know God is real. But I knew a lady that, her kid had everything. We didn't have everything he had. But but we was some kin to this. We was some kin to him. So we used to go to their house. My mama take us to their house all through the times while we was young. And every time we went to their house, I was always grateful to go to their house because her son had everything. That nigga had the best of it. Things that we didn't have. My mama, you know how you go to people's kids and your mama ain't gonna buy you something, but your friends got it. You want it bad, but you only want to go to their house because they got something that you want to play with. Just to be honest about it. You got something, they got something in there, you want to play with in there. You know what I'm saying? You want to play with something, goddamn me. You gonna always find a way to get to somebody's house when you want to go play with their toys. Shit. I know I did. I said, man, mama, I go there, man. And so one time I got invited. It was the summertime. I wanted to go. I couldn't wait till school was out because I asked her. I asked the lady, she was an aunt of mine. I just said an aunt of mine. I ain't got it, And the lady, she said, can I spend the summer over? And she said, Percy, ask your mama and we'll find out what we can do. And I was like, shoot, she gonna let me come? I'm finna come stay with, the lady. I'm just gonna say the lady. The aunt was grateful. Aunt was grateful, man. I went to her house and she let me stay for the summer. When I was staying in the summer, I remember one day, she would let me do things my mama wouldn't let me do. You know what I'm saying? And when she wouldn't let me do, I would go, go places. She let me go to the swimming pool. My mama always thought we'd drown. What, mama, how you think we gonna drown? Because people drowning, baby. These kids out here drowning everywhere. Y'all can't go swimming. Something happened to somebody else and they cut us off from out. Like it's us, mama. But my mom, that was her way of thinking, her way of raising her kids. Well, hell, it worked. It kept us here. We didn't drown. But we damn sure went swimming. Mama, shh. Don't nobody tell her. We used to sneak out and ride our bikes to the swimming pool and jump the fence at night, nigga, just to go swimming. Hello. Boy, if she ever found that out, she probably whooped me today. She probably whooped me today if she ever found out what we used to do that she didn't know. We wasn't hateful. We was grateful, but I was go to this aunt house, this lady's house, and I'm gonna say this aunt house. I got 1 million aunties. I got so many aunties, it's pitiful. Her son was real, had it all. He had this radio that was so big, y'all. It was like a real stereo just put together. You could take the speakers off of it. I remember they made them jam boxes. His jam box was so big. This man had the biggest jam box I ever seen in my life. Right now, today, I still ain't seen a jam box that big. I don't know where his mama got that big ass jam box for. That nigga had a jam box, boy. I was just... Man, you had to use 2 hands to hold that big old thing to carry. You had to carry that big old jam box like this. Big old jam box. He had that. He had a pair of weights in the corner. I always wanted to pump weights. I had something about bodybuilders. When I was young, I used to get bodybuild on TV. It used to be the sport. Come on with all them muscles. And I just go through the store and see the magazines, and I knew that I had to pump weights. He had a set of weights. I said, damn, this nigga got some weights. Got a jam box. Ooh, and this finna set it off right here, y'all. Guess what else he had? Man, he had a. I was finna say this like it's something, but y'all don't y'all. Back in my days, don't worry about it. I know it don't sound like nothing to y'all right now, but back in my days, this was something to say. He had a Atari. You know what? I know you're looking at me like, what's an Atari? That's a car, mama? They looking at their mama, what's Atari, mama? What's an Atari? Is it a car? Do anybody know what an Atari is? He had an Atari. It sounds like a car. I might name one of my kids that one day. Atari. Come here, Atari. That's fire. Somebody said no, we don't know what Atari is. Oh man, Major, you don't know what Atari is, Major? Oh my God, Major. My bad, but let me put something in your ear, Major. Atari is a game. It's a game. There you go, King. There you go, Karen. There you go, Miss Karen. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a game, Lord. It's a game, Cherokee. I'm trying to tell you, it's a game. Did you know? Well, Cherokee, you might be old enough to to call my phone. I'll be scared when people call me. Be kids calling, girls want some, this. I don't talk to nobody. I get on and get off, and I don't never call back. That's just me. Scary. Everybody be trying to set a nigga up. Watch the Atari. He had an Atari. Atari, it was a game, a TV game. You put it on your TV and play it. Boy, I think about how that Atari look now, and I think about the games today. Boy. But I'm going to tell you, Atari was the Pac-Man. He had the Pac-Man on the Atari. Boy, you couldn't... Boy, you be sitting there playing that thing out. Man, you going to play that Atari. You understand me? He had an Atari. I was like, man, this dude got the Atari. And then he had a jam box. It's the first time that I heard the... What's that joker name? One that black dude used to make all the... That black dude that used to make all the videos that had all the robots dancing in. He had the robot, black dude, and be working the robots, had the robots dancing like he was, but he used to be jamming with his Jerry curl on his head. I forgot his name, but he had all the good music. Planet Rock, Clear, I can hear, man. In his backyard, he had 2 Doberman pensions. He had 2 Doberman pensions. One name was Tina, and one name was Fritz. Now y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't worry. Y'all don't, but they do. Don't worry. Stick with the story. Ride me out. Anyway, we going to tell a story about a kid that had it all. We talking about grateful versus hateful, y'all. The ones that started off with it all, they're so grateful, and turned hateful. How did that happen? I thought it was the opposite of the world. I thought when you're hateful and don't got nothing and God bless you, you be grateful. That's how it go, right? It's something in the Bible, that book they be reading, and say that come on, God, give it to me. God say something about the first should be last, and the last, something like that. God said something about the first should be last, and the last should be, that's what he said, and the last should be first, something like that. That's what he said, say. I don't know, can somebody look it up and tell me what I'm talking about? Grateful versus hateful. And man, this kid had it all. This kid right here was playing. This kid, man, had everything. Got old and the kid kept everything. His mama, when I go to his mama house, his mama had the best albums in the world. She had a record player, y'all. She had a record player. Plus the big tube color TV. They had a record player, the color TV. He had weights, games, Atari. He had it all, man. This dude right here, his daddy cut glass, put glasses in all types of houses, big old buildings downtown. His daddy did glass, Glass pop, I'd be up there putting them big old windows. How you gonna go way up there and put that glass in there? His daddy did glass. His mama had a good job at the cleaners, pressing and ironing, doing everything, kept this man afloat. He was the only child. Didn't want for nothing. That's the name of that kid. I'm just gonna call that kid a T-bone steak. He had a T-bone steak. I ain't never know what a fucking T-bone steak was. What's a T-bone steak? We don't eat. We heard about it. I thought steak was just a rich man food. Niggas didn't eat steak. I just thought it was just for the white folks. I see them cutting their steak and they get to eating it. Well, we didn't ever do that here. I get a piece of liver. My mama makes some liver here. I cut it like I'm the white folks on TV. cut my piece of liver and I eat it. It still tastes like liver. It didn't taste like steak that I think they was eating. But they had a T-bone steak. They had everything. I said, man, this dude got it made. I got a chance to stay at their house for the summer. My mama let me stay there. And when I came, so happened that, one of my kinfolk, the T-bone steak. T-bone steak had went to go stay with his daddy for the summer. So, his other daddy. So I was like, okay. So he wasn't, I got a chance to sleep in his bed. I got a chance to sleep, stay at his house for about 2 weeks. One day I got up to go walk to the swimming pool, and I walked around the corner and I seen a little bitty black pit bull in these people's backyard. I said, ooh, I'm finna get that joke. Y'all know me, y'all. Everybody know me. Everybody know a person in the hood when it come down to dogs and pit bulls. I used to steal dogs. I used to steal bicycles, and I used to steal dogs when I was a kid. I would steal a dog quick. I see a pit bull or a puppy, anything look like a bull, anything with bull in it, I'm stealing it. Pit bull or look like a boxer, shit. I just stole so many Labradors, it's pitiful. Go, God. And so, man, this ain't no pit. Nah, it just look like one. He sure look like a pit bull. No, that's a Labrador, man. Oh, man. Nah, I'm sorry. I throw him back like they throw the fish back in the water. I don't want no Labrador retriever. We look like a pit when they puppies. I thought I had something. They get older. I be talking about this my pit bull. Nigga come through. I'm looking at my dog and looking at they pit. Well, mine don't look like a pit no more. That look like a real pit. What is mine? Boy, that's a Labrador. Oh, man. Could never get the right dog. But anyway, I got a chance to party at one of these people. I seen this little pit bull and I jumped the fence and I stole him. But I know when I stole the pit bull, I couldn't go back to my auntie house with him because the people I stole it from stayed right behind him. Stay right behind. How you gonna steal the people stay right behind you, dog? Well, they stay right behind her. I didn't say right behind me. So when I got him, guess what I did? I ran home with him. I was grateful. Hello! At that time. Doing something hateful to make me grateful. I was doing something hateful. I know them people sick. I waited all day for that little old puppy pit bull. He was smart. He stayed under the house. And plus, when he go under the house, they had a little piece of brick that they put in front of the house at night so he wouldn't come out. But that day, I caught him out. I was scared, so I jumped the fence, and when he seen me, he ran up under the house. I said, dang. And for some reason, he knew I was trying to get him. And for some reason, I forgot that I was stealing. I was staying and they was sitting in their backyard because I wasn't leaving until he came from under that brick house. So I sit there on side their house, and I sit back there, and that little dog was small. He knew I was trying to steal. He'll stick his head out the thing. I couldn't be back there talking about some, come here, somebody gonna hear me. Shit. But I was a little kid, so I was small enough to sit on side that house, and I remember I waited for him. So I waited, I played the rat in the trap. He got close enough, and I stuck my hand, and I grabbed him to the ass. Come here. He said, hey. I put my hand over his mouth, and I ran, I jumped over the fence, and I took off running with his little ass like he was a football. I was running down the street with him, I was gone. I was hooking with that little old pit bull. I ran home, all the way home. And didn't tell my auntie I was leaving or nothing. Gone. Ran to the house and put him up. Went in my mama's kitchen. My mama used to have big old boxes of chicken. I went there and got him a whole chicken. I ain't even nothing, wasn't cooked or nothing. I took him out that plastic. I pulled that shit out that chicken ass, that little piece, and threw it down there, and I threw it in there to my little pup, and he just went to eating on that piece of chicken. A couple of weeks later, my little puppy died. He caught parvo. Shh. Damn, man. I was caught parvo and died. Let's go, God. The T-bone steak really wasn't done on the inside, can I say? I was grateful to get the T-bone steak. But when I first got the T-bone steak looked good, big old T-bone steak, juicy, mouth water, but it didn't. I guess I didn't have a taste for the steak. I didn't know what meat's supposed to taste like. Meat? What is no meat? I grew up eating sausage and bacon. That's the best meat in the world. And weenies. You know, came down to meat, and the best food in the world in our house was fried chicken. You get your good old mama going there and cook that fried chicken, and you good. And when you really getting down, we gonna make hamburgers. Is that what they call them? Shit, no hamburgers. My hamburger didn't look like McDonald's hamburger. It didn't look like the Whataburger hamburger. You know, we had mama hamburgers. But they was the best hamburgers in the world until Daddy. Daddy couldn't cook. I didn't like Daddy hamburgers. I like mama hamburgers. Daddy put onions in his meat. Daddy, well, McDonald's don't got onions in the hamburger meat, Daddy. I won't mind. It's gonna taste like McDonald's, man. Daddy make a hamburger, I don't know what Daddy doing. Daddy put all type of stuff in the hamburger. By the time bell pepper and everything. Daddy, you got a bell pepper in the hamburger meat? Yeah, son, that make the hamburger. Oh, come on, Daddy. Then by the time you put the bread on it, the grease will eat the bread up. Put your hand on it and screw it like this and go to bite it. You got paw prints all in the bread. The bread soggy, onion, something fell out, the lettuce didn't fell out, the onion, man. I didn't like hamburgers, y'all. I don't like hamburgers just didn't stay together like they supposed to. They didn't stay together. But anyway, moving right along. As I got older, I was grateful to be around somebody grateful like that lady, man. She had old boy. I say my auntie. I'm saying auntie. I'm just using a phrase of mine. Just say old auntie. I stayed with old auntie, and whoop whoop whoop. And T-bone steak never came home. My mama called my auntie and told her I came home to the house when she was at work. I ran on home because my auntie was at work. By the time she got out of work, I was gone with that little puppy. After the puppy died, and life went on. I watched the T-bone steak get to have everything in the world that he wanted. Everything. I mean, this T-bone steak had a good job. Come home, didn't have to work hard, and come home and be on. Later on in life, as time went older, see when you grateful. When people raise you grateful and you hateful, when I say hateful, because as kids, we hateful as kids. We'll get something for Christmas and say, I didn't want this, I wanted such and such. Yeah, you ain't grateful, she got you something for Christmas. And then you see somebody else playing with something, you be wanting what they got, you feel like you didn't get shit. I got a G.I. Joe, man, I got some G.I. Joe, man, next thing you know, they got bicycles. Now your G.I. Joe, man, you're feeling crazy. Now your G.I. Joe, man, can't do that. You can't get on that G.I. Joe, man, and ride, can you? And you can't pop a wheelie with G.I. Joe, can you? But I can put G.I. Joe on one of these fake motorcycles and ride and pop them, Back then, back then when I was coming up, you had to be grateful. I'm grateful I came up with that. Nothing. I came up in the era where you had to play with your toys. Hello! Anybody remember that? Do you remember when you actually had to play with your toys didn't play for you? When you actually had to get a toy, when you had toys, I shot for the best toys, thanks to my mama. Because when it came down to toys, I think I was the most, I asked for the good shit. Y'all know what I wanted for Christmas? I wanted Long John Silver and a Tonto set. Yeah. Long John Silver and Tonto. Yeah, the Indian and the cowboy. My mama got me the set. She got me the horses. She got me the men. They had their little hats on. My mama got that for me for Christmas. She got me the Long John Silver and Tonto set. And when she did, I had Long John Silver now hunting on Barbie. And I got a whooping. As a kid. I was messed up as a kid. I got a whooping. My sister, ooh, mama, Percy took the shirt off for Barbie. She had, put a little pants down. Goddamn. I'm a kid. I'm trying to go in there and I got the dogs hunting. Got my ass towed up. Mama was standing right in the door looking at me. And I'm up there talking about some, She said, what is you doing? She said, you bring your ass here. Come here. Went in there and whooped the shit out of me. Ouch. I wasn't hunching. The dogs was hunching, mama. You whooped me like I was doing the hunching. I couldn't even play hunting. And why we can't play hunting and y'all hunting in the next room? Hello? Why we can't play hunting when we hearing hunting? How do I know what hunting sound like? My mama whoop me if she knew this too. I used to hear my mama and them, you know. And in the midst of that, my eyes, you hear that? Now, that don't sound like they fighting. It don't sound like no fight. But you know, every time, you know, my mama, you know, she had to get into it a couple times with my daddy, so we know what fight sound like. But if I hear something my mama making any kind of noise, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna be effed up. So I woke up, heard mama making some noise. I thought something was going on, so I run up in there. I didn't run in there. I knew as I got closer that was the Barbie and Long Ranger sound. They doing the Barbie and Long Ranger in there. They be go, you know. So I went on back in my room. Now I know what Barbie. And then when I get caught playing the Barbie and Long Range, I get my ass tore up. As time got older and things went on, y'all, in life, I watched that T-bone steak end up, you know, T-bone steak is the best thing on the menu. I go to this man's house, play with all his toys, and he had the best thing on the menu. The T-bone steak. T-bone steak had everything. I come to find out that T-bone steak. Let's go, God. It just looked good on the outside. I came to find out that T-bone steak just looked good on the outside. That T-bone steak wasn't even done, y'all. When you cut into it, blood started running out of it. They're talking about it's rare meat. Man, okay, cuz this ain't even cooked. The meat ain't done, y'all. I can't eat this. This shit still running blood on it. I can't eat this shit. It ain't done. Well, that's how we like it sometimes. Who eat raw meat? That's raw meat. I don't want that. No. I'm gonna pass on the steak. I'm gonna pass on that. It ain't done on the inside. See, when you look good on the outside and you not, let's go, God. When you look good on the outside and you not done on the inside, you just look good on the outside. A lot of y'all look good on the outside. Make us think that you grateful. Look at him, he looking so good. He's shining, nice old clothes on, keep himself together, keep it nice. Then, you know, people be looking, man, they sharp, got the nice bow ties on, clean. And what, the lady's eyes just winking. Oh, look at him, he clean today, girl. Look at him, he clean. And he know what he clean, but on the inside, filthy as rags. Filthy as a whole bunch of goddamn dirty clothes full of dirty clothes. Smell like dirty clothes. That nigga is the garbage. He's not the trash. He's the garbage. She's the garbage. She just look good with her nice hat on, her nice sexy walk and everything, her nice purse on, big purse on her hip, nice nail done, hair done, everything looking good. Filthy as rags on the inside. Do y'all know a lot of people that's like that? See, you gotta know the inside to know the outside. Let's go, God. Hello. You gotta know the inside. Once you know the inside, the outside just look good. But it ain't no good. A lot of people look the part. You know what I'm saying? You will think somebody is somebody just because they look like that. Did you know that? People judge me a certain way when I hit the block and hit the clip. People don't know when it come down to cleaning up well, I can clean up well. I know how to clean up well. I know how to get my gentleman on. When I want to be this and do this, you gonna see me. When I want to put on my hustler clothes, you gonna know it. When I'm coming to get one, you sucker ass, you gonna know it. Person, why you got that on? All that black on like that. Well, we already know you. When you do that right there, you ain't, you know, you always wore black dickies, black everything. Yeah, person, something wrong. They can tell by the outside that I'm on, let's go, that I'm on no good on the inside. People judge you by that. But it's a lot of people that will judge you just because you look like you got the outside together. Look at him, he clean today. And run over there and walk right past a homeless person with thousands of dollars in their pocket. Why the man, can I get $1? Pocket full of money. Won't even throw a penny or 20 down there to a real homeless person. Because he's just dirty, because he's just filthy on the inside. He just look good on the outside. Get your begging ass on. Get away from old begging ass, no old crumb snake. Go get a job or something. People don't realize that everybody ain't blessed like they is. Everybody ain't blessed like they are. Everybody don't got it like you got it. Everybody ain't blessed like you. Everybody can't wake up and put on their clothes like you do. You know, everybody ain't blessed. Everybody can't get up and sit in front of a computer. Everybody, but guess what? Half of the ones that are grateful are the most hateful ones. They turn hateful. You would think they're grateful. But anyway, moving right along with the T-bone steak, end up growing up to be very, very good. I had old auntie, I call her auntie. Had old auntie, don't nobody know who I'm talking about, but the people that know who I'm talking about. I had old auntie. My auntie, she was cold. I had old auntie, man, that when I used to go down there and live with them, and stay with her. I had old auntie. She the one that raised old T-bone steak. She raised that old T-bone steak. I told my daddy, "You got some good sisters, daddy." My daddy had some good sisters. My daddy had some good sisters, man. As that T-bone steak got older, that T-bone steak wasn't no good on this. I couldn't understand how this steak wasn't well done. How this T-bone steak wasn't done on this. He gotta be all the way cooked. This T-bone steak can't be raw because I watched this T-bone steak come up. I slept in this T-bone steak house. I done stayed in this T-bone steak room before. This T-bone steak gotta be cooked all the way through. It gotta be. Don't y'all know that T-bone steak wasn't shit? That T-bone steak was bloody on the inside. I guess you know what? Because I want the T-bone steak to get this today. Because I'm especially mail this message to you. God say, hello. Since I couldn't do it like I wanted to do it, you gonna get it this way, because I wanted to do it. Somebody asked me, do y'all remember last week when I was having my message last week? And in the middle of the message, I got a phone call. And I was told to pick up somebody. Right now, go get them. And I was told something on the line. I said, okay, I do it. I got you. Give me 5 minutes, Mom. Do y'all remember that phone call last week? In the middle of the service, in the middle of the message, I got a phone call, and I said, I might have to call, I was called to tell the T-bone steak was spoiled. Don't eat that T-bone steak. It's poison. That's a T-bone steak. Come to find out that auntie, I call her auntie. The auntie that the T-bone steak, that had it all. The grateful. I was grateful for him. Hell, I was trying to be grateful for him because the auntie was taking care of that T-bone steak. That T-bone steak, big old, filled up the whole plate. Looked like a Texas steak. The size of Texas. It was shaped like Texas steak. The Texas steak. When that auntie got old and it was her time to transition and things was time to flip-flop, because when it's time to flip-flop, that's when you learn. Let's go, God. That your T-bone steak ain't nothing but a steak. You gonna learn that. When it's time to flip-flop, what do person mean by flip-flop? When it's time for the favor to be returned. When it's time for you to become the student, to become the teacher. When it's your time to be the one in control. When that T-bone steak get older, let's go, God. It's time to take care of the auntie. When that T-bone steak get older, it ain't time for that T-bone. You know what'll hurt you the worst? Let me tell y'all that'll hurt you the worst. The worst thing that'll hurt you in the world. When that T-bone steak spoil on you. Let's go, God. Please give me strength to do this, God. When that T-bone steak spoil on you, y'all. When you find out that T-bone steak is rotten, don't eat that. When you find out that T-bone steak got mad cow disease, let's go, God. Whew. Mad. That's disease meat. You can't eat that. That's a diseased meat. You can't eat that. It gotta be good. It was raised good. I watched her cook it. Let's go, God. I watched her cook it. I watched the Atari games. I watched the big jam boxes. I watched it all. I watched the weight sets. I watched the record players. I watched the old school color tape. I watched her cook the steak. It gotta be done. Come find out that steak ain't even done, y'all. You know what? Maybe it's just been sitting there too long. It's spoiled. She can't eat that. She can't eat that. We can't eat that right there. That's a spoiled steak. And then, you get all the way and it's time for the transition and they time to take care of you because the one that cooked the steak made sure thought she cooked it well. She thought she cooked it well. What could spoil a steak? I wonder what could sit there. How can the meat go bad like that when it's been cooked so to the T? To the T-bone? When it's been cooked so perfect to the T-bone. How can it be so? It can't be. You know what you have to do to spoil meat, y'all? When it's spoiled, you can't eat that. Where do it go? Let's go, God. That go in the trash. That belongs in the trash. You don't eat that. I advise you not to eat that. A lot of people that came in this week sick eating that same shit. It must be a mad cow. It's everywhere, y'all. Don't worry. This disease is floating around the land like it ain't nothing. It's floating around. It's floating around like it ain't nothing. The mad cow disease is the steaks ain't done. A lot of people that y'all thought was done, and you come to find out when you go to taste them and go to eat them, you cut them open on the inside, you find out that they ain't even done, y'all. They're not even done. Do y'all know a lot of people that ain't done? Do y'all know a lot of people that ain't done right now? That you thought was done. That you thought was cooking. That you thought had everything they had, that God cooked them perfect. That God made them perfect. That God had them, and you come to find out that that's an old ungrateful piece of meat, though. That meat wasn't grateful. I thought that was some grateful. You how the meat can't be grateful when it was cooked up. Well, anyway, you come to find out that meat ain't grateful. And it's sad for me to sit there and watch old good meat spoil. This message is for somebody today, y'all. Specifically. Oh yeah, I'm having a pulpit war today. I am shooting. I'm shooting for the stars. So I get a call last week to go throw that meat in the trash, y'all. I was in the middle of a meeting, said, somebody, I need to come out here and put this spoiled meat in the trash. This meat ain't done. What you mean the T-bone ain't done? The T-bone ain't done? Mama, that T-bone ain't done. I said, all right. We ain't messing with no spoiled meat around here. Get your ass out that gate. Man, ain't it cold? I always talk about, when the shoe get on the other foot, I always talk about that because I'm going to tell y'all, everybody's looking at me on her right now, the shoe going to be on the other foot. You got to leave the kitchen sometime. Sit down and eat. I hope everybody's steak is well done. I pray to God it is. Because it'll hurt you to find out at the last minute. I mean, it'll hurt you to sit down at the last minute, grab your little old, thing right here, get prepared, get your little old meal out, get your fork, get your knife, you cut your little meat open. Oh, this cabbage, y'all, this cabbage, don't worry about it, this cabbage. Good old cabbage. I'm sorry. But it be cold. You get down and get ready to eat. Then you look at it and say, this ain't done. Damn. This ain't done. I can't do that. I can't do this. Ain't done. This meat spoiled. Have anybody ever ate some spoiled meat? I have. I woke up one time and called myself trying to go in there and cook the last sausage before somebody did. I know the sausage kind of smelled funny when I was cooking. It didn't kind of smell like sausage. It was sausage, but it didn't have a sausage smell. You could tell that the meat, something was wrong with the meat. I didn't know. Shit, I put some eggs on that sausage and I ate that shit. Man, my stomach I was out of there. Mama said, you ate that, don't eat that sausage in there. That sausage spoiled. Throw that sausage in the trash. I said, oh. That was their taste. That's why my stomach, that's why I'm feeling like that. But anyway, y'all, as this old lady got older, that T-Bone decided to cook for her. I said, oh my God. Look at that T-Bone steak. T-Bone steak cooking for the auntie. Now, I remember the auntie cooked for you when you were, yeah, I remember that. I remember the auntie cooked for that boy. The auntie used to cook for him and have that boy right fat, fat chubby baby. That little nigga right there, that nigga, you could tell he ain't missed a meal. Or two. Or three. Or five. That nigga was healthy. Big T-Bone. He was big thick boned boy. Yo, T-Bone steak. Come to find out he wasn't even done on the inside. That T-Bone steak wasn't done on the inside. When you done on the inside, you gonna have a pure heart. Them the only one shall see God. Let's go. That's when you done. That's when you well done. When you well done, you ain't gotta worry about another thing. You gonna hear God say it to you when you get to heaven. Well done. Let's go, God. When you're well done, you gonna hear the same thing when you get to heaven. Well done. That's the only thing I'm listening. That's the only thing I want to hear God say. Let me tell you something about me. I am me, not you, not you. Cause when I die, I don't care about nothing but me. Like I'm doing now. I'm caring about me because I got to get there. But when I get to heaven, I want God to see me and say, well done, person. God cooked me. I know he turned me over, he roasted me, he got me so tender, he can pick me up and I'll fall off the T-bone steak. I'll fall off the bone. Tender steak. Get out there, God. I knew a lady that had a T-bone steak. I knew this lady that had a T-bone steak. And when that T-bone steak got older, that T-bone steak spoiled on her. I seen that T-bone steak cooking for her. He was cooking her so good. I said, he got her right. There's gonna be a good taste on that steak. Look at it, it's just, damn. It's looking juicy. You can look at it and tell it's a juicy steak. He was cooking that for his mama one day. How did he cook the steak? He decided, as the mom got older, I'm not going to put her in a nursing home or nothing like that. Y'all, please keep up. He said, I'm not going to put her in a nursing home or nothing like that. I'm going to take this lady, this woman been cooking for me all her life and made sure I had the finest of everything, the best of everything. You know what? I'm going to make sure she got the blood. And I'm so proud. I'm looking at him cook. I said, look at him. Got his apron on, his goddamn hat on. But I told you, that T-bone steak he cooking for the lady now. And while he was cooking, what I mean by cooking, he decided when she got old, I'm going to take her out of her home. I'm not going to let her go. She's too old to live for herself. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get her and take her out that old house she been living in that she raised me in. I'm going to bring over her and let her live in the bricks with me, something a little finer than what we grew up in. I say, cook, baby, cook. Cook, baby, cook. Look at that T-bone steak cooking. But I told you something about that steak while ago, so y'all don't lose what I said. You said, how can the T-bone steak not be done on the inside and he cooking right now? He just cooking right now. See, when you take somebody at their land, they say, "I'm gonna take you from over here, Mama. We gonna live better than when it's my time to be the cook, the chef." How do you burn the steak, T-Bone? How do you burn that? You burnt the steak. No, somebody that was cooked good. Cause I watched his mama cook him good. His mama cooked him so good. Shit, that nigga had it out. I watched her cook him. I came up around her good old cooking.
The tempest is raging. The master. The tempest is raging.
And as he got older, he just sit there, he just cut the fire up high, and he just walked off and watched that steak burn. When it was his time to cook, when the shoe was on the other fire, when he was being cooked, he was made sure he had everything that he needed. He had everything he needed. I seen it. I grew up around. I even went to stay the summer there. I watched her cook him well. And then when she got old, he got old enough and he just left the skin. You would think he cooking good. Because when somebody say, you know what, Mom, I'm going to take you from over here, Auntie and Mama and Granny, and I'm not going to do nothing with you. I'm going to come let you live. Oh, I'm going to do the cooking. Well, that's good. That's a good book on the cooking. Everybody think you cooking good. You doing a good job at cooking. How can you walk off and leave the steak burning, homie? Somebody that cooked you good. Somebody made sure you was well done. How could you walk off and leave the steak burning, homie? How could you walk off and leave the steak burning? I'm glad I smell the smoke. Don't y'all know when you smell something, you say, some burning. Last week when I got a phone call, I was called, there's a fire somewhere, something burning. How could you walk out from the steak burning, homie? When you was cooked well done. That steak don't know what to do now. You can't do that, man.
We need your peace in our homes. We need Jesus. Can I get a witness to wave in your hand tonight? If you need it, Father, we need it in us. We need it in us.
How could you do that? How could you do that? When I smell the smokes burning, and you know what? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You burned that. You burned that. That's you. You burned that. You'll never have peace, homie. You'll never have peace. You'll never have peace. Don't worry about it. I caught the fire burning in time. Don't worry about it. That steak gonna get peace. It wasn't burnt, y'all. It was just, I caught it right in time to flip it over and keep cooking on it, nigga. Don't worry about it. Matter what the...
You've been a good God. We thank you for peace. Can you grab somebody by the hand? I need you to put your hand in the neighbor's and squeeze her hand.
What's up, Oscar?
And can you do me a favor? I wish I could touch everybody, but can you look at me and say, neighbor, I want to let you know something. Tell them first off, I love you.
Love y'all.
But say, neighbor, I don't care what you've been going through.
I don't care what you've been going through. Say it, listen, y'all.
Whatever you've been going through, I'm getting ready to pull you out. you came. But you're gonna live in peace tonight. Oh my. Can somebody lift up your voice? Give God glory for peace. Give God glory for peace. I don't need no selfish worshipers, but can you give God glory? Not for your peace, but for somebody sitting next to you. That when I lift up my hand, I petitioning God. Don't just move for me, but move for everybody on my road. Somebody shout. Somebody lift your hand. Open up your mouth and give God the best praise.
I watched that steak. I watched that steak be cooked done, and I watched that steak get older and be hateful. That steak turned hateful. How could you turn hateful on your own? It cooked you well done. Made it look good when you was cooking the steak. Took out that old rusty house she had and moved in with you and made it look good, and then all of a sudden you just left her in there and let her burn. And the sad thing, after you burn a steak, what you do with it? You throw it in the trash. I can't believe it. Grateful to hateful. Now I understand, person. Grateful to threw it out and threw it in the trash. Gotta be most careful how high you had a fire one these days. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring you another steak. Let me see how you cook that one. I'm gonna bring you another one. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be the same one, but it's gonna be a different one. I'm gonna see how you cook this one this time. You better use the right seasoning, nigga. You better not cut the fire too high or too low. It better be at the right temperature. God gonna give you another chance to make it right. Because if you don't, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't speak on nothing. I don't know what he gonna do. I'm just gonna say, if you don't, I don't know what he gonna do. I just put it like that. But I can imagine what he gonna do, because how you burned that steak and threw it in the trash. Yeah, I'm lucky. Y'all lucky I like looking in the trash. Didn't I just tell y'all I like digging in trash piles? I found a treasure in the trash. Brought it home, cleaned it up, polished it up, and I'm gonna return it back to the owner. Found a name on it. It said T-bone steak on there. This T-bone steak, what was this doing in the trash? I thought he just took this after. That's all y'all need to know. I found the steak you threw in the trash. I'm gonna make sure that I washed it off, cleaned it up. I'm gonna bring it back to you this week. Can't believe you threw that steak in the trash after I seen that steak raise you to be well done. In her eyes, she thought you was cooked done. She thought you was ready. Don't let it fool you, y'all. Don't let them fool you. Anyway, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the word today. God has left the building. I'm back to person. Thank you for the word today, the message today, God. We needed that. 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 Well, somebody needed that. Don't throw your steak away. Watch your steak while you cook.
I got a letter this morning.
Get that mail out of there, y'all. Let's go.
I got a letter this morning. I got a letter this morning.
Where that mail at? Get that mail out of there, y'all.
I got a letter this
I got my letter.
morning.
You got that mail. If you got your mail, let me know you got your mail. Good news. You getting ready to get it. Don't worry about it. Y'all know what time it is, y'all.
I got a letter this morning. In the morning. I got a letter this morning, y'all. I got up early this morning, and I went to my mailbox, y'all, and opened up the box, and I got a letter in my mailbox, y'all.
What did it say, person?
Telling me everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. I got a letter this morning. Say, I got a letter. We've been laying door for some nights, but my letter told me, y'all, everything gonna be alright.
Let's go.
Everything's gonna be alright. I got a letter this morning. In the morning. I got a letter this morning.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Loyalty, man. Lovely Cherokee, I appreciate you popping in. Ursher in the door, making sure that I see the deacons didn't come today. That's all right. Could you do me a favor, Miss Cherokee? Could you please get Sister Johnson ass off the goddamn floor? Goddamn. Please help her out. Get off the floor, Cherokee. Goddamn. Please. Please, I get tired. Could you please get up? Dude, she got on her drawers. Last Sunday I went to pick up. Sister Johnson ain't had no drawers on her goddamn skirt. She had on a slip. I guess she slipped this week. She forgot to put her drawers on. Get out there, Sister Johnson. We gone. Same way we come, y'all. It's been an hour of power. And I thank God. Next time, next Sunday, same place. I can't say same time. But when he wake me up, we going in. Somebody tell somebody you love them before you walk out the door. Tell somebody you love them before you walk out the door. I know what time it is. She ain't made it yet. She haven't made it. Sunday's best. Ooh, Sunday's best. Look at that. She ain't made it in yet, y'all. She ought to be putting up in a minute. Cornbread. Ooh. Ooh. Good old pot of cabbage. I know y'all don't be eating it. I know y'all don't know what soul food Sundays look like no more. And some baked potatoes. I got 4 of them. One for me, my mama, T-bone steak and Tanya. T-bone, don't worry, we got your steak over here. She being well taken care of. Found it in the trash, nigga. You threw it in the trash, left her out to dry, and I went in the trash and we got her. Don't worry. And guess what she getting to eat? It may not be a T-bone steak, but she get to eat good today. Look at that. Yeah, she get to wake up to a good meal today. Let's check the atmosphere. Checking temperature. Yeah. T-bone steak. Oh, she ought to be stepping through that door in a minute. Tanya!
Hey, come here.
Huh?
Open it up.
You said come here. Oh shit. Hey, hold on. Say hi right quick. Before you get to talking. Say hi.
Hey.
Hold on.
Hi. Can you see me?
Yeah, they can
There
see
you
you.
go.
Hey.
Hi. I'll be able to see you another day.
Hey, you mean? She
I
little.
got my little.
I got my little. We got our letter, y'all. We here, y'all. We here. I'm finna get off in a minute. We finna, matter of fact, finna end the live right here. Y'all say bye. I'm still with my sister. Ah, I got my sister. Y'all see my mail? Ah, thank you. Thank you. I'm selling fast out there. Thank you. We gone, y'all. Love y'all.
You gonna really rather get the Holy Ghost for real?
Be out of there. Ain't no urchins around or nothing.
No, man, you gonna